We're going to talk about Attention Live.
Yes, we are.
The company we've been working on for
6 years now. I've been thinking about the idea of the Gutenberg printing press of the digital age.
Yep.
Google's ceiling was our floor, right? Google's statement in the beginning was do no evil. And I'll say, TED helps me focus on doing what's righteous. How do we help the 3 billion people in the world that don't yet have the internet, are going to get it soon, and make $2 a day and have the greatest opportunity for upward mobility from a social and economic status, and the greatest opportunity for giving something to the world that they've never been able to give before, which is their stories. And then also just thinking about, like, you know, the girl from the ghetto that's 17, you know, that maybe the same opportunities would not be before her that was before somebody like an Oprah or Brene Brown or Ariana Huffington. But could we provide a tool that allows that young woman or that young man from a impoverished area that may not have the same opportunity? What if we provide a tool that allowed this human with these incredible attributes and abilities in communication and connection and inspiration and education to use what we've built to do something wonderful? So our slogan since we started has been Hello Future. Attention Live automates revenue for content creators using Web3 and AI. These two innovative technologies, the what, why, how, where, who, and when. We'll start with the what.
You can go live and we distribute it to where your audience is on social media. And when you do that, we create an NFT off of the content.
Right now, yes, it's audio focused, but certainly I imagine we'll provide our tech stack for video. So when somebody goes to our system, they can grab a phone or a computer, they can go live, they can upload pre-existing content as live, and we'll send it to every social media site like YouTube, as an example. At the same time, we'll create a one-of-one token, maybe with commercial rights, or a one-of-many token, maybe with non-commercial rights, and we'll send that to a marketplace like OpenSea.
The problem right now is you spend lots of time, lots of energy creating content, and you can't generate revenue from it.
And so our solution is to ensure that they own their content. We automate distribution. We automate the ability to generate revenue through automated monetization. The creators get the lion's share of the revenue. So what that looks like is if a creator makes money through our system, that they would keep 90% of the money that's generated when they distribute something like a token. We would keep 5%, and we'd give 5% to the community of creators. And we don't know exactly how it's going to look, but something like a decentralized autonomous organization.
And a marketplace where everyone participates, where not only the content creator participates, but the fans, the participants are not viewed as consumers, but as partners. And they are rewarded for their attention.
Now, in addition to the creator making 90% of the revenue off the first sale, if anything that a creator makes through our system is ever resold, a second, a 20-second, a 220-second time, the person or entity that acquired that token would make 90% off that sale. Then the creator still gets a 5% royalty. Our company would take 2.5%, and another 2.5% would go to the community. So that means that in perpetuity forever, every time there's a transaction around something that a creator made, the creator is the primary person being benefited. We also help with publishing, analytics, licensing, advertising, education, and community. So it's much more than just a one-size-fits-all in terms of just this new business model. Let's talk about where we actually do this. So we say this is a new category that complements existing tech. There's 48 million content creators right now that are full-time content creators, but only 2 million or less than 2 million make $100,000 a year. So you're looking at a 4% rate of content creators right now with all of these incredible tools at their disposal. 4% are cracking a six-figure income. And we think that's a system that can be complemented by our specific technology.
It's something to tie all these things together, to complement them and or replace the functionality.
Right. Well, I think we should talk about the team for a moment. I'll start with our co-founder and president, Jennifer Harnan. So Jen, she was an executive with a CFO president type role at Guitar Center, also at Bell Helmets. And she currently runs a 9-figure comic book company called Boom Media. And so she understands what it takes to scale a company to 9 and 10 figures and to maintain a healthy corporate environment for that organization to thrive in a consumer market.
I'm smiling because she's also a boxer.
She started the boxing thing at Notre Dame, the female boxing club. Well, Tim's the newest addition to our team. Tim was a innovative executive at GM for 20 years. Lenovo, the $80 billion computer company, they recruited him as their CTO, their Chief Technology Officer.
Yeah.
And so he left Lenovo recently to become a professor at Michigan. Tim also is a veteran, and I really wanted to have a veteran as part of our executive team. I have a strong sense that veterans are potentially the most underserved content creators.
Wow.
And so the thought of having a veteran with us that can help guide what we do, when he saw what we've been working on, he said, I have an absolute vision for how this can be used for musicians, absolutely how it can be used for education, how it can be used for marketing teams for the largest companies in the world. I want in.
Well, Tim's resume is so impressive. Who wouldn't want to work with him? And the fact that he'd want to work with us is just a dream.
Jessica Kill. So she has come on to lead our marketing. She's the best public relations person I've ever met, the most effective, great at telling stories, great at building brands. And she worked on a ton of different Hollywood movies. And then she has produced or co-produced events for people like Richard Branson and Tony Robbins. And I mean, she is so good at getting the world's attention.
I love that she's able to have this experience with big media and huge budgets, and also have her eye on this grassroots, scrapper, new type of economy. Right. And that combination is just brilliant, and it's rare.
Yeah. Our provisional was accepted in 2010.
Yay.
Or 2020. And then we just got word last week that our non-provisional patent has been accepted by the United States Patent Office, and it's now in the process of, I think, 35 other nations. So we are actively interviewing prospective clients currently, trying to find the right individual, teams, institutions, organizations that would make sense for us to bring on and give access to this product for immediate, right? So we're looking for 50 or so people to use this in Q3. So that's the next couple of months to get them on board and using our product on an active basis and build the case studies around them. And then by the end of the year, we'd like to have at least 500 people using it. Maybe we have 500,000 people using the product by the end of the year. But what I mean is 500 people that are really focused on getting the most out of it. And then ideally we open up the floodgates next year and it becomes a wildly successful product. If there is a prospective client watching, people like Oprah Winfrey, Brene Brown, Ariana Huffington, I mentioned Joe Rogan and Russell Brand and Tucker Carlson. I'll just mention 5 practical reasons why this caliber of a person or their team, their business partner, should really lean in on this. The problem that we talk about in the market does impact even the celebrity content creators. And our solution is, they may not realize it yet, but I think of Steve Jobs in sometimes you just create what the market needs and you tell the market this is what they need. The second reason is we have a world-class team that's worked together for more than a decade, and that really matters. And we've taken our lumps the last 6 years building this product.
It's been a long journey, exciting, good, hard.
Hard is good.
Hard is good.
Yeah, it certainly has solidified our team. It's not just that we are weathered individuals. We are a weathered team. And I think that's a great benefit for a prospective client and partner. The third thing is our platform infrastructure is already built. It's ready to generate revenue right now. This is the third iteration of our product. The fourth thing is it would make sense we'll be the category king. Finally, let me make it very personal to you. There is a first mover advantage. So if there's 1,000 content creators watching this pitch, your advantage is to let us build version 3.1 around you and your needs, so that version 4 is better. Thank you for giving us your attention. I hope that you will trust us with your time, your content, your energy, your trust now, and not wait 3 months or 3 years until we've proven to the world how important it is. May you be somebody that has enough courage to jump in with us now. And I hope that you are. And if you are, I look forward to being successful together.